Good morning, folks, from a beautiful day out here in Johannesburg in Loniel. Almost time for us to start heading back home to Vancouver. But and today I actually just want to chat about the people of South Africa. You know, there's obviously a subset of people which are the ones that screw everything up for everybody. There's you know, the criminals and the guys that rob you and that little subset, that little crowd. But there's so many awesome people in South Africa, which is something that I do miss. I can tell you that much. There's like, you know, there are just so many people that are friendly and happy and helpful and amazing. It's weird. It's like you have these two groups. Obviously, there's a few in the middle. You have the small group that will try and rob you and hurt you and do stuff like that. And then you have this giant group in the middle that are they're just awesome people, you know, they're just always friendly and helpful. And a good example, last night, we went out for dinner with friends out here at Monte Casino. And while we are here, we're using my mom's little car. It's a little Renault Kwid, you know, and it's not like we used to with automatic lights and everything. So like a dumbass, when I parked the car there to go to dinner, I forgot to switch the lights off. So after dinner, when we came back, battery dead, car wouldn't start at all. Now we're there in the parking lot of Monte Casino and we're like, okay, now what? But you know, it's not the first time I've push started a car in my life a couple of times. So Belinda jumps in behind the steering and I jump in behind the car and I start pushing. As I start pushing, some guy jumps out of his car. He was about to leave, a black dude. He was about to leave and he's like, hey, can I help you push? I'm like, yeah, sure. So he jumps out of his car. I mean, he was in his car about to leave. He sees me pushing the car. So he jumps out, young dude. The two of us push the car. No, nope, doesn't want to start because this little car has got a battery that size. So it's like there's no power. So we push it up and down a couple of times. Doesn't want to start, run it down. And then a security guard shows up. He says, oh, do you have a problem here? Wait, I'm going to call people and they're going to come and help you. So I said to the other guy that was helping to push, I said, thank you very much. But, you know, it's not just that he came and helped and pushed. I mean, the guy was so jovial and helpful and friendly and trying. And then we go downstairs. We ran the car down a ramp to try and push start, but it didn't want to go. So now we're waiting. The security guard called people. They're going to come and help us. We're standing down there with the bonnet open and the security's there and we're chatting away about his kids and everything. Next thing, there's a young guy and a young girl in two cars. They drive by, they see the bonnet open, so they pull in next to us. They're like, are you okay? Yeah, what's going on? And we're like, no, well, I let the battery run dead. He said, wait, let me check. I think I normally have jumper cables. So jumps out in the back of his car, digs around there. No, my sister must have taken it out. Then in the girlfriend's car looking for jumper cables. I'm like, dudes, don't worry. Thank you very much. It's awesome that you want to help, but you know, we've got the security has called somebody to come and help. But they're so like, it's not just that they want to help. It's like they're so friendly and it's almost like genuinely caring. And that's something that that's something that I haven't experienced in Vancouver. Granted, I haven't run out of, you know, didn't run a battery down there yet somewhere, but that's something special about South Africa. That's what makes South Africa special, and that's what makes most South Africans special. And that is one thing that I miss. You know, it's like literally the fact that with a lot of these, you know, in South Africa, if you have an issue or you're stuck somewhere, people are just so helpful, so friendly. That is, if they are not the ones that's going to rob you, which unfortunately there's a lot of them as well. So it's a little bit of a toss-up. But anyway, so I just thought I'd share that with you. I thought that was amazing. It was in one night. And then, you know, we stand there with the security guard. Eventually this other dude rocks up. Man, that's another thing that I haven't seen before. I mean, I used to jump start cars. You have to lug a whole battery or pull another car in there. This dude rocks up with a little thing like this, like almost looks like he's carrying a little wallet in his hand. he zips it open and takes out the cables, connects it to the battery, and it's a little battery pack like that. Boom, starts the car, all good to go. Anyway, yeah, so that's something that you must still experience, you know, in South Africa, is like the awesome people, and there are many of them, and it's across all boards of all walks of life, you know. It is actually really awesome. All right, folks, have a good one. Cheers.